what we're focusing in on this year is bullying of disabled children. That's children who do things differently to other children, either the way they think or the way they move or the way they feel about things.
If someone tells you to do something or dares you to do something bad, if you do it, you're basically being a follower, not a leader. Really, if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Right, good point.
We choose 15 of these, and then we stick it onto this, which is like a brick wall, and then we put it on the walls, so it's like barriers. And we're basically like picking the 15 that are most important to people. Which one of those did you pick?
Well, I picked out of these no sign language, because no one had a sign language except for my sister, because he has hearing aids. I think it'll be good.
Name calling and bullying, I think that is quite bad, because of it used to happen to me quite a lot, and it just makes people feel bad about themselves. I mean, there was a boy in our class actually, and one of the girls in our class, she said out loud that he had autism, and he knew that, but he started crying because people kept talking about it. It's sort of saying it out loud so the person can hear it on purpose. It's like labelling someone for if they can't do work, or if they can't think the way that other people think, they just not nice. They just talk about people in a way that they shouldn't be talked about.
You could make lifts and other things. Oh yeah, you could put
Not just lifts, like, you know, Rich has the electric wheelchair. You can have slopes, so they can go up the slopes.
And maybe difficult to remember information.
Yeah,
So you could like write stuff down.
Like sign language teachers.
Look at it
Sign
and then
language
you
teachers.
remember.
Some more sign language.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
you can go over and ask
Where's the blue
to be
cat?
friends, to play with them.
So ask to be friends.
Don't call each other names because it makes them feel upset.
No calling names.
If they call you a name, don't do anything to
Ban calling names.
Yeah, can I write that?
Just well, in like no sign language, so
Right.
we could have like sign language in every school.
Right, so you all learn sign language. Do you think that'd be a good idea to learn another language using your hands? I think it would be very good.
Well, we had a barrier that was difficult to remember information, and we wrote writing notes or speaking into your phone to make a list.
With the stairs, we changed it to lifts and ramps.
Yeah.
Slow coach.
Because like Richard can't walk that much, and if he maybe if he was called slow coach, that might hurt his feelings a bit because he can't walk that much. There used to be a person in our school, he couldn't talk, and people used to make fun of him. Like he used to make funny noises and stuff because he couldn't talk, and then they used to say you can't talk and all that.
And they would make him like
But he understands
Because
what
he
you
could
say, but he
they'd be
just
like,
doesn't know how to reply.
like act like a dog, and then he would like act like a dog, and then be chasing them, and they would like make fun of him.
But people used to do it to get attention, maybe sometimes. That's what they used to make. Like some of the boys in our school or in our class, they tried to. I used to be one of those boys. I used to try and make the girls laugh, but now I just think, who cares? Yeah.
When you see someone like. See what you would feel like if they were in their shoes.
Like if the younger students knew a bit more about disability, maybe they would stop it now.
We're in a terrible series of films that have been made. You might have seen what they called. Anyone know?
Oh, Dumb and Dumber, that's not
That's about making fun of people who have learning difficulties. People who don't think as fast as other people.
It's making fun and everyone can see them being made fun on TV. Some younger children who might be watching that with their mum or dad might think it's allowed to do that.
Very good.
So they need to be, if you're on TV, you need to be setting an example.
Really should just respect them for who they are. Even though we're all different, we can still do really good achievements just from how different we are. I didn't even know that they had things like that.
That's
and
what I didn't know.
I only thought it just happened now, like it was in this time. I didn't know that they still bullied them ages ago in the past.
I mean, Gremlin and Goblin are really, really horrible names to call someone that has restricted growth.
I'm just happy that we're doing this because we'll help some people.
Emily?
Learn not to bully people, like hurt people.
And not to pick on people just because they have special needs, because
Also,
it helps them learn that you wouldn't like it if you were being bullied just because you had brown hair.
being called names it's not to be good to be laughed at. And if they're disabled, treat them a little nicer. Don't give them extra care. Treat people the same way as other people, no matter what.
The Oxford Dictionary defines disablism as discrimination or prejudice against people who are disabled.
Almost nothing is impossible for them to do. They can have happy lives if not bullied. They can do as much as we can, but differently. They can do incredible things.
We say no to disablist bullying.
Everything that we've heard about in your assembly is all about constantly keeping the door open, enabling people to be successful. Even if it can appear at first sight that there are difficulties that feel almost insurmountable, you must never ever give up. And we heard that from you. We heard about never giving up. And it's really important that all of us as society recognise everybody as an individual. Everybody is different. Everybody has different strengths. Everybody has things they're really good at. Everybody has things they've still got to learn. But the most important thing is that we all support each other, whoever we are, so that we can all help each other. And we try and do that at Wroxham, don't we?